sorry I'm a bit late. I got caught in a taxi that broke down over there. A couple of miles back, I had to walk.
Taxi broke down?
Yes, it's just bad luck.
Nice. Unusual. Was that a lie?
No, I'm very hot.
Oh, see.
Tired.
No, the reason I asked you over here was to, basically, it was to ask you this. Do you know what that noise is?
It wouldn't be engine faulty, would it?
Engine faulty? You've got to be more specific than that, Lynn.
Well, I don't know a great deal about car engines. I know it's a problem, but...
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's been irritating me all morning.
Is it this handbrake, is it? No?
Handbrake? No. Don't touch the handbrake. No.
Sorry.
You roll back.
Right.
Making sure it's in neutral there. So if you ever learn to drive, Lynn, it was when you stop the car, make sure it's in neutral, just give it a wiggle.
Oh, right. Because my mum always puts it in first.
Right.
I don't know why.
Some people do that to stop it rolling back if you park on a hill, but it's...
Oh, that's why?
But it's unorthodox. It's a stopgap for a faulty handbrake, but I personally frown on it.
Maybe you haven't locked the car doors, is it? Shall I try? Would you like me to?
No, it's not. It's not. Not what it is. So lock the doors there. That's a design fault. Design flaw.
Right.
Just pop your elbow on there. So you've locked the doors. Sometimes you don't want to.
I thought you'd like this.
The wood, yeah, the
yes,
wood
the
effect.
Wood was smart.
It's wood laminate.
Right.
No idea what that is.
No, I'm afraid I don't know either.
Look at the seat belts.
Yeah.
Seatbelt. Pop your seatbelt on. No, it's not that. You know, these are inertia real seatbelts. They were developed in the sort of late 60s, early 70s, basically to enable you to lean forward for things. But in a crash, it does stop you because, bang!
Good.
Driving along, very casual, suddenly a lorry veers in front of you, impact, bang, lock. Oh, doesn't work then. Sort of, you get bruises, but
right.
rather have a few superficial bruises than massively lacerated face. Awful.
I mean, there should be airbags.
There's an airbag on this side, not on yours. I'd love to feel an airbag go off in my face. It'd be quite nice. Because I forgot about that. Actually, it would be. Oh my God, we're gonna crash! Bush. What a big cushion effect on the face. I mean, I'd love to feel one go off, but I'm not prepared to crash to find out. What I like about this part of the steering wheel is to help you get a little extra bit of purchase. It's pricked vinyl.
But I was told by the sales manager that was a particular feature to help your grip. Yes?
Extra purchase. When you're driving long hours, especially with a vinyl steering wheel, I mean, I would have liked leather, but in the absence of leather, pricked vinyl will allow a certain amount of drainage of hand sweat. Oh.
I'll
be honest, Lynn, I'm at a loose end today. That's why I'm talking. That's why I'm talking. The Rover badge on the old car was a lovely enamel, beautiful crested thing on the steering wheel boss, whereas this one was just moulded into the vinyl.
But you've got two lovely badges at the back of the car. You've got one on the boot and you've got one on the side. And they're
Then-
silver and they're embossed. I thought you'd like them.
Well, no, there's no doubt about that. That it's good to see those. But when you're in the car, all I do whenever I stare at the steering wheel boss, I see this moulded badge where once there was a lovely enamel one, and I can't pretend that doesn't hurt.
I'm sorry.
No, it's a good car for what it's worth. I mean, the sunroofs, it's just it's a wonderful feat of engineering. Just listen to all these little servo motors. I'll turn the ignition on. What is that noise? Listen to the servos. Marvellous feat of engineering. It's almost like music itself. Listen. Lovely. All
smashing.
All precision engineering. And back again. Whirring away. Lovely. Just. And of course you got the manual flap. Oh. What's that song? What's that song?
I'm sorry, what song?
Oh, I can't remember it. I'll take this off now.
I know a song actually, it's quite cheery. It's it goes by the time you get to Phoenix, I'll be smiling. You know.
Yeah. What's the relevance of it?
That you go on long journeys or you go through a bad patch and you can smile at the end of it normally.
I didn't say I was going through a bad patch. I said I was at a loose end.
Yeah. Would you like to pop out in the car and get a feel of it? Might cheer you up. I know that there's a couple of roundabouts down. There's an arcade down.
It's a lovely horn, isn't it? Sorry, you were saying something about an arcade?
No. Well, they just have a camel race there. And
camel race?
It's great fun.
A camel?
You sit and you wait for other people to turn up and you race against them. And you throw a ball up and keep throwing balls up into a hole and the camel... But actually, you can win prizes at the end. It's great.
Do you want to know the quickest way to drain a battery? Sorry.
Oh, I've got funny knees.
Sorry, I'm sorry about that.
That's fine. I'm a bit tired from walking.
Yeah. You should tuck your legs under the seat, really. It's a bit lax stretching them out like that. The quickest way to drain a battery, leave the glove box open.
Right, why would I want to drain a battery? I mean, that would...
Well, you don't want to drain a battery.
Oh, right.
That's the point. Oh, I was just illustrating how not to drain the battery.
We won't leave your sweeties in there in case it comes open and a long journey and I don't notice.
What?
We won't leave your sweeties in there then. Because if it drops open on a long journey, then you might not notice it and then the battery will be drained, so it's probably not a good idea.
What's not a good idea?
To put your sweeties in there, your boiled sweets.
You've lost me. Boiled sweets? Sound like a lunatic. What is that noise?
I wish I knew. Is this is the indicator, isn't it?
The indicator. The indicator.
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 Sorry.
Indicator. 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 It's really annoying, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I must phone them and check.
Don't phone them. They'll just make matters worse.
Right.
I have to go down there and speak to them myself.
How much petrol have you got in the tank? Is it the petrol? Where's the petrol
No, actually, no, but I am low on windscreen washer fluid.
Well, maybe it's possibly that. It's got nothing to do with the structure of the car.
The alarm. They wouldn't set off an alarm because you're low on windscreen washer fluid. It's far too alarmist. There'd just be a light would come on, so you're a bit low.
Right.
but not a big alarm like that. It's just a panic measure, you know. It's like someone going, "Oh my God, you're low on windscreen washer fluid." You don't need to say that, you know. You just say you need a nudge. The car needs to say to you effectively, say, "Excuse me, I don't want to distract you from your driving, but you might like to know the windscreen washer fluid is getting low," and they do that with a little light, which has come on. You see it there, that one there.
Yes, yes. Well, the clock's not right, is it? That's impossible.
You're not going to get a lot. The clock, the idea that, I'm sorry, Lynn, you know, I'm normally patient, but the idea that an alarm would be triggered because the clock isn't right is
Silly me.
is cloud cuckoo land, Alice in Wonderland. That's not going to happen. You know, it's warm when you get that waft of hot vinyl. Yeah, quite a pleasant smell. Do you cool me down with a hand fan, please, Dan? You know what I met Damon Hill? Ow! Oh, Lynn!
Oh,
Careful
sorry,
with it.
I didn't realise it was so close.
Take my lip off. Come on, I'll drop you at a cab rank.
Thanks, I've got time for busy Liz's then.
Right.
Super.
Oh, that is Premier League.